Hey there, Magic Maker. It's Deb D here for your Witch Wednesday. Today, let's go dark. We're going to go into the magic of the dark moon and why you want to go into this magic of the dark moon, because you know what? It's going to make a big difference to your manifestations. So let's get jiggy with dark moon. Dark moon is also known as the waning moon. But it's when the waning moon has moved towards really dark. So in waning moon, the moon is losing light, letting go. I hope you're letting go. Strongly advised at the waning moon. And we're moving towards dark moon. Dark moon is where really, if you look up in the sky, there's not a lot of moon there. There's a little bit of a light left. It's the days, the nights, the moments, the opportunity before new moon. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about dark moon is this. I have been doing a manifestation activation inside the Big Life Magic Makers membership. Such a fun. And the whole 10 days is not actually about let's manifest. It's about how do we align. How do we get the vibe right before we take the action, before we set the intention, before we say yes to a manifestation? Because I really do believe that this is where a lot of magic makers go wrong, is that they set out with a manifestation and they go and plant that seed of intention, and there hasn't been any thought around the preparation or the vibe or what happens before. That is possible not only with your waning moon, where we are right now, but moving towards that dark moon. So let's settle into the darkness. And today I want to share around working with this dark moon. But now consider this. Magic Maker, you want to grow a sunflower. Let's all just play in this imaginary world. Just follow along. It's going to make some sense. You're just like, it'd be very pleasing to have a big, beautiful sunflower. I want a sunflower. And you can have it. You know that you can have the sunflower. And so you set about getting yourself a sunflower. And you can just go and buy one. It's not quite the sunflower that I wanted. When working in manifestation, you want to actually bring it in yourself, not rely on somebody else. So you decide, I am going to grow a sunflower. I want my own sunflower. So you get the seeds and you've got the place in the garden and you plant the seed. Then you wait. You wait. And you wait. No sunflower. Or you wait and you wait and you wait and you get that first little bit of green and then didn't quite make it to flower. And you're like, well, this growing sunflower stuff, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's working for other people. I should have just gone and bought one, even though it's not mine. Ah, Magic Maker. We don't want to do that. We want the sunflower. So what are you advised to do if you want to grow a sunflower? Yeah, you got the seed. You know you want the sunflower, so you get the seed of a sunflower. You know you want a manifestation, so you have a seed of what you want to manifest, which is your idea, your intention. Now, the first thing that you want to do, all gardeners will tell you this, don't just go and put the seed in the earth. You want to tend to the soil first before planting. You tend to the soil, you make it all ready, then you plant your seed. Then you make sure that your seed's all comfortable in there. And then sunshine, some watering, some like, I can't wait, good vibes. And then you are going to get a sunflower. And it's worth tending to the soil. Now, the soil is what you would tend to first before planting that seed. At new moon, which is coming up on Monday, we're all going to be planting new seeds. We want something new, or the next layer in our manifestation. It's a new moon. This is the time when it's time to like, I want that. Because we're always manifesting, Magic Maker. We're always sending out desires into our vortex. So let's be dark moon magic makers and tend to your soil. So when you tend to soil, like literally, if you are wanting to plant something, this is what a good gardener will tell you. Turn the soil up, get some oxygenation in there. You want to add some fertilizer. You want to churn that in there. You want to pat that down. Make a beautiful garden bed ready for that seed. And in dark moon, waning into dark moon, you can start this now, but you absolutely want to be doing this magic at dark moon, those few days. So it's like your weekend, Friday night, Saturday, maybe Sunday, bit of dark moon magic. Tend to the soil, which is tend to self, because you're planting the seed for you. You want the sunflower, you want the manifestation, so you tend to self. You turn it up, you add some fertilizer, you pat it down. Turning the soil, turning you. Reflect. What's working, what's not, how's my vibe, how am I feeling? Turn it up. Have a look at it from some different sides. Give it some oxygen and air. And when you're turning the soil, what do you discover? One of the strongest magical moves you can make at dark moon is be with your truth. What is true about your vibe now? What is true about this manifestation? What is true that needs to come up out of the soil? Start with turning, reflecting, just being with some truth. And then when you feel like you've reflected and you've got a sense of truth, you've turned your soil, you've got some fresh oxygen in there. Now you want to add the fertilizer. Now, I'm not going to say add some sheep manure. What you want to be doing is working the true fertilizer of our hearts and our vibration, which is a magical blend of forgiveness and gratitude. So in your reflections, maybe you realize that you might be holding on a grudge, or you're the one actually not moving forward in a manifestation because in the last lunar cycle, you didn't do the thing you said you were going to do. Or you know that there's an energy pattern or something happening in a particular relationship that's keeping you away from what you want. So move towards forgiveness. And you just want to move towards, I'm just willing to forgive this. I'm willing to let it go. Follow the moon. The moon is letting go of light. So you want to also move towards, what do I need to forgive? What do I need to release? And what can I be grateful for? What in the last lunar cycle am I thankful for? Where's my gratitude? Gratitude is an amazing fertilizer. Like forgiveness and gratitude, you do both, that's like magic, double whammy fertilizer in your soil. And some lunar cycles, there may be a little bit more forgiveness needed. Some there may be a little bit more gratitude needed. But you've turned your soil, you've got the oxygen in there, you've had your reflection, you've sat with your truth, you've got your forgiveness and your gratitude, which may be just needing to also say sorry to somebody, move towards letting something go you've been holding on to, writing a gratitude list, sending out a message to someone who has just been awesome and really helpful, and just saying, I want to say thank you to you. However you want to do your forgiveness or gratitude, you've added your fertilizer, and now you do patting down. Just pat down that soil. This is what you do to make like a really nice garden bed for that seed. And the patting down is the choice, the decision that you are going to make around what it is that you want, your commitment to working with the magic to get it. So patting down is saying, I'm moving towards new moon and I'm going to plant this seed of, and I'm going to believe that I deserve that. And I'm going to believe that I am magical enough to create that. And I'm going to work with the soil, with the sun, with the water, with me to create my sunflower. What's the sunflower that you want? You don't want one just from the shop. You don't want somebody else to go and cut one down and give it to you. You are magical. You can grow a sunflower. But before you plant that seed, magic maker, magic of the dark moon, you can begin now at waning. Turn your soil. Add your fertilizer. Pat down. And then at new moon, plant that seed. So you can let me know if you have any questions around, do you want me to talk more about forgiveness? What about gratitude? Any more about moon cycles? Which Wednesday is time to play in the magical realm of possibility, whether it's around manifestation or moon or intuition. I'm interested in what is it that you want to know more about? So you can just comment below and let me know for which Wednesday is our magical playground, where we get to explore all that is possible with you, your magic, and the universe. So magic makers, I am wishing you a really deep turning of your soil, a thick layer of fertilizer, and a decent, satisfied feeling of patting down, getting your soil ready for new moon. You are also welcome to join the Big Life Magic Makers. Every new moon, we gather in community, online, to work together at setting those powerful intentions. Our next new moon is on Monday, May 30th. So you can also check below for the link where you could register to join the Big Life Magic Makers. You are welcome if you wish. And for now, what's the sunflower that I want? What seed are you going to get ready to plant? Because when you know what the seed is, it really gives you some motivation to work that soil. What do you want, magic maker? Know that you can have it, and know that your magic, your manifestations, and what you can grow and evolve in your life will be stronger, work with ease, and will be supported by you working with the dark moon and tending to your soil. Big love, many blessings. I cannot wait to see all the sunflowers in our Big Life Magic community. And as always, I want to remind you, because you may have forgotten, and if you have, don't worry, I'm here to remind you that it's you, my friend. It is you. You are the magic.